Future predictions, Scott McLaren. Humans should treat the thought of singularity as more than just a possibility. I believe it is only a matter of time until the development of artificial intelligence will come with unwanted technological growth that may be out of human control. Researchers have argued that a self-improving AI could become so vastly more powerful than humans that we would not be able to stop it from achieving its own goals. I do not believe that something created that is not living can be given ethical or moral rights. There is little to no scientific proof of any artificially designed mind being able to react to certain situations in the way that a human would, outside of their ethical framework. If we don't begin to worry about the ethics surrounding singularity, there could be some unseen consequences in the future. The Turing test is used to distinguish between a human mind and technology's mind. If artificial intelligence were to pass the Turing test, I do not believe that this would give them the same ethical models and rights that we enjoy as humans. This test is dated back to 1950 and has been recorded to have been passed by non-human intelligence more than just once. US philosopher John Searle and scientist Stephen Harnad have stated that anything like human intelligence must be able to engage with the real world, and this is something that the Turing test simply does not test for. I believe with this statement, as there are many situations in the real world that cannot simply be tested for using the Turing test. When artificial intelligence is developed at a high enough quality to be used in society on a daily basis, they will be able to be used in many different workforces. You are already beginning to see AI used in places such as the military for dangerous jobs such as bomb defusing. This eliminates the chance of detonation and losing a human life. The self-driving car is another form of AI and is now being integrated into buses and trains. Customer service is another field where AI is being used effectively. They are being used quite a lot in many factories, which is allowing for labor to become less expensive on companies. The downfall to this is that with these robots taking jobs from humans, it is causing a higher rate of unemployment. Many people in the factory industries are losing their jobs, and soon enough, the AI will be developed enough to begin taking jobs from many other fields. Looking ahead to the year 2050, it is hard to say exactly what the world will be like. We do know that the population is continuing to grow at a very fast rate, so sitting at over 7 billion people now, by the year 2050, it is projected to be anywhere near 10 billion. This will have a major effect on what the world will look like. This means there will need to be changes made in every aspect. The self-driving car by the year 2050 will be used all over the world, and it will allow for less traffic, safer, and faster transportation. Buses, trains, and transport trucks will no longer be man-controlled, which would save people from having to man these machines over long trips. I believe that the smartphone will be of something of the past, as by 2050, the development of wearable technology will outdo anything the smartphone will be able to do. By then, you will be able to pull up screens through a wristwatch or even as simple as a contact that you put in your eye. There has been development of a large 3D printer which can build a full house in just under a day. This would help build cheaper houses to keep up with the large population increase over the years. Artificial intelligence will be everywhere. It will be in your house that will allow you to control everything using your voice. It will be in your cars, in the streets, in the bathrooms. Anywhere you look, there will be some form of artificial intelligence which has the main purpose of making life easier. Tetrad analysis. Most new technologies are created to fulfill a need. It is, however, important that we remain critically objective when it comes to the development of new technology. We must be sure that this technology does not come with any possible negative side effects. To do this, we should use the tetrad analysis, which was developed to provide a consistent framework when analyzing various technologies and media. The 4 laws that are a part of the tetrad analysis are enhance, obsolete, retrieve, and reverse. To analyze these new technologies, we must look at what does it enhance, make possible, or accelerate, what is being pushed aside for this new technology, what does this item retrieve from earlier technologies or services, and lastly, if this item is pushed to its limits, what is the reversal potential of the new form of it? When we use these 4 laws to analyze a new piece of technology, It gives us a better understanding of the possible impact it will have on us as humans. There are some ethical arguments that can be applied to many new technologies that we have discussed already. The first is the violation of equitable distribution of benefits, which is when everyone in society is not benefiting equally because of the technology. The thing about all this new technology is that it can get to be quite expensive, which would allow for middle to high class citizens and communities to have many of these new technologies, while the lower class areas remain undeveloped or developing at a slower rate. The next argument that could be applied is that with the development of many artificial intelligence systems, it will result in the harm of many without their consent. Many people will begin to lose their jobs to artificial intelligence, such as bus drivers, factory workers, construction workers, and even caretakers. People will be without a job, and there is nothing they could do to prevent it from happening. It goes without saying that technology changes the way we operate as humans in society. This creates the value conflict. The development of many of these new technologies heightens conflict in our society due to the fact that it is always changing. Not only does it affect society, but the culture around us as well, and how we interact with others around the world. Thank you.